Welcome, Spikelings, to the Shark Typhoon.
It's a very interesting direction for sure. I mean, Seismic Assault decks, they also just always burn you. They just pretty inconsistent and fragile. Honestly, didn't. Yeah, I was thinking about adding Cabin. I really don't know what to cut for Cabin though. I have regretted not having it. It's maybe like 4th Daredevil or something. Yeah, sorry, Ageless. It's always very tough to do deck techs when like I'm in the middle of like switching stuff and figuring out what I'm doing on the stream. Green only for Questing Druid, huh? I feel like we could probably find more green cards you like here. Like the first copy of Red and 6 is almost definitely correct to play. I don't like to have 3 Blood Moon in the sideboard necessarily with only 1 Swamp. I could play a second Swamp maybe in the mana base over the Takenuma. I think that would likely be good. I don't think I'd main deck a Kolagon's Command. Some people would. Ooh, good draw. I'd probably play the 7th 1 mana removal spell over the 3rd Inquisition. But I like it in general. It looks pretty nice. Obviously, like the Lurrus style build. I do think Questing Druid like does make you want to play this Channeler kind of build again, which is very nostalgic, of course. It's a cool list. I think I have a lot more opinions on it, though. Probably play Red and 6 over Crook's second Swamp over Takenuma. It looks pretty good. Don't really feel like the deck needs to be doing a lot of things differently, you know what I mean? Alright, they haven't had counterspells the last couple of turns, so I'm going to slam this, I guess. I feel like they probably should have countered Finale if they had one. It's okay, we can select Finale for Inti next turn. Tired of playing Scam. Yeah. There's a BNR announcement in a week. I don't really feel like it's a lot has changed. It doesn't really seem like they're that likely to ban something. Like Carson is posting like data that like really does like point that like Scam's win percentage is not. It was like exactly 50% across the field. The last thing I saw. So I don't know. They may get weary of the collective angst of the player base, which is not the best reason to ban something, maybe. Nice. That's some copium. The like Frank Karsten data that he's like spent like master magician Frank Karsten is his data is copium. What does that mean? You can't just say something's copium if you disagree with it. That's not how that works. Alright, just let the bolt tap in here. I guess you can. You just disagree. Oh, it's copium. The unalive please stop using the twin ban announcement for all your opinions. Also, I should have just go to Daredevil. I don't know. The twin ban announcement was like 10 years at this point. Let's just let it go. I agree they had not a lot of good reasons in their post for why they banned it. Oh, sorry, but to get this upkeep stop going. It's okay. I think you should ban Grief, by the way. Like I do think you should ban it. I do think you should ban it. I'm on board. Dude, literally everyone has zero respect for Steelseeker. They just let you untap with it with 3 cookbooks and a Saga token. There's no respect for it. There's not a single player who's like, Steelseeker, that's a card worth bolting. And you win a lot of games because of it, but maybe you wouldn't win as many if they would just remove it. Fury of Grief. Whenever I hear someone saying they want to ban Fury of Grief, I just read the comment as I used to play humans in Modern and I want to again. And that's fine, that's a fine opinion to have. But I guess one nice thing about banning Fury is you do nerf the Bean deck and Scam at the same time. And also, the best thing about banning Fury is that people would shut up. Is that people would finally shut up. It would be awesome. Actually, I'm on board. Let's do it. Saying the deck is fine because it has 50% win rate is copium. It's also poor in analysts. Yeah, I think you should read what Karsten wrote. I think you're maybe letting your feelings get in the way of what's actually going on. You should read what Karsten wrote, I think. He's not saying specifically what to do. He's just posting the data win percentage, and the overall win percentage of Scam went down since he last did an article. I probably should have just slammed the Ren and 6 here. Kind of used to just my Saga being so good because of all the Scam. Yeah, you can find it on Karsten's Twitter. I think it's on TCG Player also. The thickets are good with Steelseeker, Inti, Asmo, Rin and 6. I think I'm gonna main phase make a let's just main phase make a goose. Cause that's really bad if they counter the goose. Alright, it's got around that. So they have Flame of Anor. They wouldn't just run out Snapcaster like this if they didn't. Is this a copy pasta? Fury's in 40% of the decks on Goldfish. Is that normal? Seems weird that Spike defends the card as normal. To me, a late chat person, that seems high. What do I know? It's not like you cast the card for free. It's not in 40% of decks, is it? Maybe it is. Listen. I'm totally in favor of banning it so people shut up. I have never liked an idea more. I'll have quiet and peace in my new empire. Fury deck. Okay. Fury deck. Sometimes the Fury deck. Alright, ban it. I'm on board. 100%. Let's do it. Let's get it over with. I can needle their Scalding Tarn here. Would be nice to ping the Snapcaster. I think it's just too... Because of another Flame of North. I think we just have to do this instead. Has Admo led to the most brews you've done? I don't know. I definitely cast a lot of Asmos in my time. It's just like the package is like can go in a lot of different shells. I don't know if I would say it the most. A lot for sure. Alright, let's discard the second Rin and 6. An Inti would be nice. Don't think I can say no to Finale. So I'm going to pick up a wooded or fetch land. Wooded fetch land. Play a Knight of Sweet's Revenge. Trigger the Steel Seeker. Put a Tranquil Thicket into the hand. Discard the Thicket so I can go Finale. Oh, I can't Finale for Inti and make a Saga token. So I guess I should have done that earlier so I get 2 Inti triggers instead of just 1. Could also Finale for Asmo. I think I want to Finale for Inti though. Just keep digging through the deck. I think in theory this is like your plan. We have a lot of castables here, so I'm going to go ahead and go for it, including this one. Graveyard that, I guess. Another Steel Seeker. This deck is pretty exciting. It's Finale for Ovalchase. I don't think I've ever Finale'd for an Ovalchase. Don't think I'm blocking. Just let their Ren go to 1. Yeah, 7 cards in their hand. This Grixis deck's been taken off a little bit lately. I think it's pretty good. I'm not sure that's better than just playing straight blue-red, though. Yeah, 6 cards in their hand. They can't sack their Scalding Tarn. Another Knight of Sweet's Revenge. So I'm going to go ahead and just discard this. Trigger the Inti, trigger the Steel Seekers. Reveal a Windswept Heath. Trigger Steel Seeker twice. Graveyard 3rd Steel Seeker at this point, I think. Put that in the hand. It's very nice to have. Make a Saga token. Trigger the Steel Seekers. Yeah, Thicket in hand here is like, whoa, baby. It's like a... it triggers Inti and draws a card, and it's like just free land here. It's pretty sweet. We might be able to win this turn. Graveyard this. So keep the Finale. Discard Verdant Catacombs, trigger, reveal the Finale. Find an Ovalchase. I guess we graveyard that. I don't feel super passionately about it, I guess. Yeah, I don't think there's room for Wraith. So we obviously play Wraith in the mono red build. Oh no, a counterspell. Alright, cycle Thicket now. I guess it's probably... I guess it doesn't really matter. Between like... Because this also draws a card with the Inti. I did forget about the Bowmaster. We can let them trigger Bowmaster once though. They target myself. It's fine. Alright, so trigger Inti again. Get back Daredevil. Urza Saga revealed. Can I really not cast that this turn? I guess not. I guess I am out of... Ways to draw a card. Yeah, it is really nice that these don't care about Bowmaster. Although I guess with the Thicket, that's not as true as it used to be. I was going to cast the Daredevil also. Maybe I shouldn't. I could hold it for the cookbooks. Yeah, let's hold it. Oh, right. I can attack and trigger Inti. The text on the card. Sacrifice attack. It doesn't give my stuff haste. So I think I want to set up for an attack with it next turn. Yeah, this deck is way better on Magic Online, I think, than in paper. So I think I will kill their Snapcaster on my turn, probably. I also get to trigger Inti again. We get Damnation, maybe. It'd be kind of bad. It would be nice to like put something on top that I could use. Definitely gonna put that into the hand. Gilded Goose is pretty nice. I just love Steel Seeker so much. Okay, we'll keep a Finale. Finale maybe lets me have lethal next turn. I think with Finale, I like don't really want to kill their stuff anymore. Yeah, let's just. I'm gonna cast the Daredevil at this point. Just we'll have enough to discard. Just do I kill the Snapcaster? Like, what do they do with Flame of Anor? They kill my Construct, kill Asmo. That's probably good enough. Oh, they're gonna Stern Scolding. It's funny. Let's kill it. Let's kill it. I'm still gonna have a Knight of Sweet's Revenge for like. This is 9, 13 if they. Or 14 if we activate Goose. If they don't explosives on 0. Guess I shouldn't have 6. Epicer over Bolt and Seismic Assault. Yeah. Probably be okay. Okay, I should have enough mana to Finale X equals 10 and sack Knight of Sweet's Revenge. But I guess is there really even point to channel X equals 10? Seems like I should just make 4 food. I should just make 4 food, sack both Knight of Sweet's Revenge, kill both blockers. Is this cryptic? I would be surprised if my opponent cryptic commanded me here. Oh, sorry, I meant to not graveyard that, actually. Just gonna keep my cards in my library. The Stifle guy doesn't really do anything here. Just kill it. Inti gives Trample. Well, Cryptic Command will tap all my creatures. They're like pausing a lot. I don't know, y'all. Okay, they concede. Okay. Quick and in. Let's keep this one. Opponent's on a 7-card hand on the play. But it doesn't necessarily seem like you need those cards. But your wins are also like a lot slower. Like in the build that we had with Took and Manufactor, you are able to just like win like the turn you play Sweet's Revenge on turn 4 sometimes. Yeah, last chance is in 1 hour. Is this better than Monogreen minus Asmo version? I don't know. I don't know. We haven't really played that many games with it. Okay, well we can't lose to Affinity with our sideboard. Famous last words, I guess. You need the adventure creatures to make food worthwhile. I don't think so. I do need to get the mono red deck. I think the mono red deck has been really good. We should have been, we should have won round 3 yesterday. Made a mistake yesterday. I'm still believing in it. I'm still vibing with it. These LCQs are very competitive, very tough. It's okay to not win. Oh, it's Scales. Still probably a pretty good matchup. We're running cold like 04 with moderate and T. Oh, we were running hot, I don't know. What have you been losing to? Is there a reason Affinity is so popular again? I think that it's like okay against Scam and maybe that's kind of like all you need. It says like to be okay against Scam, and then you can play your deck in Modern. Play Bowmats instead of Rags. Interesting. I remember like my old friend group, Magic group chat, was obsessed with Bowmat in Modern. Spent a long time trying to find a good show for it. Oh yeah, did miss this. Oh, sorry. Probably should have killed the Zabaz already. Can kill it in response to this though, so they don't get the Legend Roll Modular. Yeah, I don't think Bowmat's very good either. I've definitely cast it a lot of times. Maybe even find to pop the hanger back. We're kind of slow on the draw here. Maybe just get run over if we don't find like Ovalchase. So I could discard a card, cast Sweetest Revenge. I feel like I just want to play Inti, discard Heath, see what we find on top. Wooded Foothills. Am I still playing Saga if I know there's land on top? Probably. We'll just discard probably the Sweet's Revenge on their turn, trigger the Inti. Don't think I'm attacking. MTG official stream titles B&R conversation. So they were watching my stream and now they're like, I've got something to say. Right, Magic.
What we're not going to do is a format, though, so stay tuned for that.
Y'all, they're just gonna be like tickling our, sorry for the vulgarity. They're just gonna be like tickling our taints here if they don't ban anything. Like, what the? If they have this. They have a podcast here talking about banned and restricted stuff, just talking about it. If they do this and they don't ban anything, it's not going to be safe in the streets out there. People are going to lose their minds. They're going to lose their minds. There's no way there's a modern BNR. Well, how could there not be a? I'm not even listening to what they're saying. And like, how could they do but can they really? Are they gonna? I really hope they don't ban something in Pioneer, because I've been like, because we have this RC in like 2 weeks. Man, this is scary. All right, let me know if they said anything that stands out. All right, so we have 2 Asmo activations up. If we activate the Goose. BNR in December? Yeah, like a week. Can't wait for them to say we're not touching Modern. I don't know. Like, it would be very weird to me for them to ban something in Pioneer like 2 weeks before the RC. I feel like that would be like a kind of wild and like unwise thing to do. So I'm probably gonna block, make a token, and then shoot the constructs. Nerfing the Discover decks for sure. But like should they do that 2 weeks before the RC? Not even 2 weeks. So like when's the announcement? The announcement's on the 4th, a week. The RC is literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 11 days after that. Isn't the Denver RC? Though there's an Atlanta RC in like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Andy, again, thank you for the 8 months. I don't think they care. But people always say this all the time. Wizards doesn't care. They don't care. They do care. They do care. Literally everybody on the play design team, Ian Duke, all these people are like some of the most like thoughtful, careful, really care about play design. Huey Jensen, Ian Duke, just like Melissa DeTora, the whole team. Carmen, they care, y'all. I swear they care. They care full time. What's the deal with the Rivals tournament on December 4th? You'll have to see if I have anything to say about that. I could probably. I am playing in it. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that yet though. How does Shadows do? They're pretty good. I like them in the sideboard. It'll be our secret that I'm playing it. I'm very excited to play in it too. Y'all please watch. It's gonna be on Arena. Please watch. I need them to invite me back for the Rivals. Please watch. I don't know what format it is, but I know it's on Arena. I'm listed. Probably fine. Okay, cool. Did they like tweet something today? Please watch, chat. I've never asked y'all for anything this week. I need y'all to not watch so I can be invited back. Please clap. Playing Alchemy. I don't know what the format is. I know it's on Arena. I know it's curated deck list. It's also two-headed giants, or there's a team something. I got to pick a teammate. And I picked Everos to be my teammate. When is it? It's on Monday. Please clap. How to watch? You can watch it on you can just tune in here. You can tune in, and it'll be, I think, in the afternoon on Monday, a week from yesterday. Was curated deck list. So like so there's just a bunch of deck lists we can choose from. That's all I really know. And it's this way, like you don't have to like really worry about like deck building for a 1-day event. Yeah, I love Everos, my first ever subscription on Twitch. And they wanted me to pick someone who was a little bit more casual, was the idea. They want someone who is less they wanted teams of more casual, less casual. And I picked Evan. Don't tell him I told him he was a casual. Okay, we get to bring in infinite cards here. So I think we go down on Thickets for like 4 Besagers. Since they kind of do the same thing, like discard, draw a card, but they're better. Yeah, it's a weird format. It's a weird format for sure. But it's also kind of nice because like I wouldn't know what the hell is going on in Arena. I would like if it was like historic or something, I would just like beg Amy for like tech and like a deck list or something. I would just have to ask. I would have no idea what's going on. And then I have to stream a tournament where I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, it's the Twitch Rivals event. Man, a lot going on, huh? We got bans, we got Twitch Rivals, we've got wait, did they already tweet the announcement? We've got a podcast on the Magic channel right now about bans. We've got an LCQ coming up, the actual last LCQ in 55 minutes. Yeah, okay, who was it that said I was listed? Where did you see that? Did I play Inti or Steel Seeker? I feel like I want to play Steel Seeker. Hit the land drops first. Soul Cauldron. So let's go Inti, attack with Steel Seeker, discard second copy of Knight of Sweet's Revenge. And then we can cast Asmo and just not use the cookbook on my opponent's turn, maybe. Maybe not use it at all. With them having the Cauldron up. Oh, okay. We can't use that Force of Vigor. It's the MTG Arena Showdown presented by Galaxy S-Fold 5. Okay, this too. Listen, I literally have a fold. I have a fold. How perfect am I for this Twitch Rivals event? I went out energetically aligned with Twitch Rivals. You can alternate cast. You can only pitch cast on your opponent's turn. And it is currently my turn. Yeah, do you guys not have phones? I do really like the fold though. I'm someone who this is literally the first phone I've ever the first new phone I ever bought myself. Cause I just feel like for 5-6 years or something, there's just been no innovation in phones. People just, it's just the same operating system. Battery life isn't getting better. Cameras aren't getting better. It's just the same shit every year. So I for a long time I wasn't buying any new phones, but the fold is so cool. The fold is really cool. I think it's the first big innovation in in phones in a while. Dismember Asmo. That's by design. Yeah, for sure. I get it. I get it. I'm on the same page here. Man, Besage is so nice. 1 mana channel destruction. But it seems like I should be getting this engine online. A phone that folds is innovative. It doesn't fold. So this is a phone here, and then it unfolds. It unfolds to be like a tablet also. It's really sick. The cameras have for sure gotten better. Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, it unfolds. Exactly. So if I see a card that's good and castable on top, I can just now I can use the Besage to trigger the Inti. Oh man, Besage trigger Inti is dirty. Yeah, it's I it's the fold is awesome. The fold is really, really cool. My friend also, I have a friend who has one of them like a flip phone. It has a small screen on front and flips open to a regular phone, so it's more compact. How long have I had it? I had it since a little before the Barcelona trip. So I've had it for a little while. You gonna play the LCQ? I am, yeah. Did I get the deck already? Mana Traders is being kind of weird today. Yeah, I put in the request for it probably 20 minutes ago. Let's see how we're at. Red Falls get a big crease in the middle. Mine's has not really something you notice. They have a second Dismember. Dismembering on their turn, so let's go. Discard Daredevil first. Trigger Inti, trigger Steel Seeker. They announced Pioneer Change is going to happen Monday. You're kidding, dude! Fuck! Please, why are we waiting a week? Why are we waiting a week to announce what the changes are? The Pioneer RC is literally fucking it's 9 days from Monday. It's like it's just not enough time to prepare for the event. Why didn't you bestage in response to college activation? Because I want to be able to trigger Inti and get the card from Inti on my opponent's turn. So now I think I besiege you the Cauldron. Mono green and discover combo hinted to be hit. It's like I'm like literally playing my deck at the RC because it has a really good discover matchup. Yeah, I'll just play it anyways. Who cares? I guess next week can be Pioneer Week though. Is a combo deck even good? It's like winning every tournament. They're talking about potentially taking things off the ban list. They literally need to do it right now. They need to not wait until Monday. Wait, so this is 5 counters, right? 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm counting that they're one short of killing me here. I also can still find another Beseiju if I'm really lucky, I guess. Oh no, you get 2 counters here off the Cauldron. Yeah. No, yeah, this isn't exactly. So I have to find a Beseiju here off the Steel Seeker trigger. Or I guess I could find Tranquil Thicket into Beseiju. Although I think this is my only Thicket in the deck at the moment. Dang, what a turn. Obviously, I guess I should have seen that this was lethal. I thought they were one short. Karn gone, so you can play all my artifact decks. Good time to tune in. Today's been such a weird stream. So incohesive. My editor is probably all over the place.
And then on the other end, with cards like no matter how you kind of cast it, you're just getting immense value. And it's keeping a lot of 1 toughness creatures at bay. That with the Bowmasters as well.
You're talking about Fury?
Pretty clear something should be done. We want, again, as many decks as possible. We want to make cards to be an option for you. With cards that are saying, oh, they want toughness creatures. Well, what is that keeping away? Right? Yeah. All right. Okay, so you can expect changes.
Fucking shit, dude.
Let's move on to
Dude, this would be so funny if they did nothing. No, I'm okay. I mean, I guess this is like, I'm gonna be a busy man next week. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be busy. Sorry, I'm just like so focused on what they said. I meant to cycle off the forest, cast Asmo. They also just have 2 mana up. Changes next week, huh? I didn't hear the whole thing. Tasha, the 42 months. Thank you. Don't know if they're gonna counter this. If they counter this, I can cast Ren though. They hinted at Ren in 6? Maybe, I don't know. They hinted. I feel like what they were hinting at was Fury, because they were talking about 1 toughness creatures and up the beanstalk. Banning Ren in 6 would be a joke, to be honest. Yeah, if that was the only change. Okay, hold on. Let's rewind a little bit.
losing on turn 3 all the time. When your opponent just cast 1 card, have to rise from the ashes, if you will. So that was pretty sweet. There was some movement going on.
So they're talking about the Discover combo.
When your opponent just cast 1 card, so we'll add with Pioneer, with the base Pioneer. So that, the streak goes both ways. You can take things away. Also get things back. So definitely keep that in mind. A little bit like over time, the format just has more cards, right? More cards will be in the format. which means the most powerful cards from each release will probably be in the format, which means just over time, naturally, the format will get more powerful. And we should be reevaluating the DNR list as the format becomes more powerful, because maybe there's things on there that were years ago, and they...
Okay, so they're hinting at unbans.
There's always a risk when you do an unbanning, and so we try and be really careful, really...
No, Twin is getting unbanned on Monday. I have to do 24-hour Twin stream.
Try to make the best decision.
Well, okay, so speaking of unbans, we had one not too long ago in Modern with preordained, but I think that's a good segue to start talking about Modern. First, happy with...
No, they're talking about Modern. Okay, now they're talking about Legacy. I don't know. I totally missed. I need the. Yeah, I know the video is probably a little too quiet. I just trying to listen to it myself, you know. Man, next Monday is gonna be crazy. Next Monday is gonna be fucking crazy. See, I don't know. It sounds to me like they're gonna ban Fury and unban like Pod and Twin. If like just the wild baseless speculation, which we all love. Oh, but it would be so funny if they did no changes. It would be the funniest shit ever. If they just did no changes. Is Twin even going to be good? Almost definitely not. I'm obligated to do a 24-hour Twin stream. I've like committed to it way too many times over the years. If Twin ever gets unbanned, 24-hour Twin stream. I think we don't attack here. What did they say about Legacy? I stopped tuning in. I feel like Solitude, etc. is going to ruin Twin. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'll play it. Do 2 12-hour Twin streams. We'll see. Like, I think the longest I've streamed is like 13 or 14 hours. I've had no coffee. Okay, so this is maybe coming at a really good time because I haven't had any coffee in like 2.5 weeks. I've been drinking matcha instead, so like I still had caffeine, but I mean I can sleep on the couch. I can like cuddle up on the couch, half asleep, playing Twin. 2 12-hour streams, yeah, maybe 2 12-hour streams. The thing is too, like, what's very frustrating is like, I mean, and it's like I shouldn't be upset really because it's gonna be great for the stream or whatever, but like next week is gonna be crazy because it sounds like they're gonna ban the Discover combo in Pioneer. The deck I've been working on is like just specifically good in this metagame, very good against Discover combo, and like I'm just not gonna play it if that deck's not legal. So I have to figure out a new Pioneer deck for a high stakes tournament in Atlanta. And we also have Modern changes, which just like has to take priority. So I'm not really doing anything else outside of Magic next week. How good would Elves be without Fury in the format? I don't know. I mean, Elves is a deck that I like a lot and would never say anything bad about. But I don't know that it would necessarily be very promising. So they push my Inti. Get a card though. Nothing but Magic sounds like every week. I have, you know, unlike your teachers at school, when the camera turns off, I have a life I like to live. It's okay. I won't be living any kind of life next week, happily. A link to the update stuff. Well, they're just talking about, they're just chatting. They're just doing a podcast, basically, about bans in Modern and Pioneer and Legacy. I still keep this Ren and 6. How do we know what is happening? So the official Wizards channel, they're doing right now a like streamed podcast about their thoughts on bans. Also, did I ever get the Mana Traders deck? Dude, I've been stuck at 0% for like 30 minutes. What is happening? I'll try one more time. I guess I have most of the deck. I can, if I, worst comes to worst, I can buy the rest of it. So a lot of the deck is here. How I missed the all access token. Yeah, crazy stream. Should you buy a 4 Deathred Shaman? This is not a finance stream, but you guys are crazy if you think they'll unban Deathred Shaman. And Wizards is out of their minds if they unban Deathred Shaman. Awkward with 39 months. Thank you. Welcome back. The free card will be in Pioneer, not Modern. I think they were also hinting at unbanning cards in Modern, from what I could hear. Unban Lyris. Yeah, my dad works at Wizards. Trust me, bro. Yeah, this is not a finance stream, but come on, they're not unbanning Deathred Shaman. There's no way. I think there's no way they ever unban Lyris. They're talking about it. No. And Pioneer? I'm so stressed. They're talking about Lyris and Vintage? Okay, thank goodness. Y'all, I can't do another season of like I have to play Lyris in every brew ever. I did that for so long. Just Lyris in every fucking deck ever. Is it really criminal to shit talk so long as random opinions instead of this card format? Very likely. To shit talk so long. It is really criminal to shit talk so long about random opinions instead of saying this card, this format is likely. What does this mean? I need to be a magic unbanned banned robot? I don't know what's likely. I'm listening like you're listening. Criminal. Fucking go somewhere else, dude. Fuck off. This is not a YouTube video. This is a Twitch stream. I don't know what's gonna change. They literally will do anything at random. There's like almost no predicting here. Criminal. Fuck off. Unless I'm misreading your comment. And then please fuck on and please forgive me for yelling at you. They're talking about the official Magic stream. Yeah, please fuck on and I apologize. But it's okay. Like, this is also like everyone freaks out about it. Like, they're literally just some people, you know, they're just doing what I'm doing too. But they have all the power.
All right, the next question I got, I'll take this one. This is a pretty clear answer. So the people are asking about will be changing arena. Modern's not on arena. Or is
You go Ren and 6?
so the philosophy that arena has put forward is
Let's go Asmo plus Cookbook here.
cards exist on arena, they will match any changes in the board. So yeah, if there are changes, there are changes in Pioneer on Monday. All the changes that can be reflected in arena will
Also say that we heavily involved.
No, I'm playing Arena on Monday. No! Fucking Twitch Rivals is on Monday! You're kidding, dude! The worst time. Twitch Rivals is on Monday. Fuck. Come on! Modern and Pioneer are changing on Monday, and I'm Twitch Rivalsing instead on like the biggest like format change of the year potentially. It's fine. I'm very happy to be a part of Twitch Rivals. I'm so happy to be invited as a Magic Online streamer to Twitch Rivals. Something I never thought would happen. A simple Magic Online lad could be invited to something like Twitch Rivals. So much is happening today. Okay, I must have like accidentally blocked Mana Traders or something. Because they are just not trading me the deck. Oh, right. Because yesterday we had the trade spammer, so I turned on the block request while playing. That's what's happening. Sleep till Monday. Man, it's gonna be a good time. Okay, I will definitely be well rested for Monday. I guess I can stream before Twitch Rivals, maybe also. It's gonna be awesome though. It's gonna be great for the stream. I may be too tired after all this to do the to do the trophy sprint. We'll see. But they let me goose. Oh, they're gonna edict my Ren. I'm gonna kill this before they get their Flame of Venor online. Yeah, that's what it was. Not Mana Trader's fault. They literally said Twin will most likely never come back. Mixed feelings. Yeah, we can take a look at the ban list and like theorize what they might unban. So I'm really thinking that they kind of came to the same, like, funny, like we had this conversation today. Like if you want to nerf the 4-color deck and scam and also like make everybody shut up, just ban Fury. Like if you ban Fury, like you also like it's very difficult to build the scam deck just with Grief. So maybe just banning Furies is the right move all along. How's the 4-mana champion feel? I think it's pretty good. It can be kind of, you know, it's still a 4-mana card, but it can go kind of crazy. And like when you have Inti in play too, you just get to like draw your deck a lot sometimes. I think most likely Ponder, Punishing Fire. Ponder would be pretty interesting. They're going to target the Daredevil? I'll just discard in response, I guess. So this still counters it. What did I discard? My hand is so good. I guess I discard Inti. Isn't the opposite true? Getting rid of Grief brings Fury more in line? No, like like if you ban Grief or Fury, the scam deck like is like doesn't die exactly. Or like no, scam does die. I feel very dangerous to say it, but scam as we know it dies. Like there's a reason I think that you don't see like the undying effects with just Grief very often, and there's a reason you don't see undying effects with just Fury. It's just because like you really, to have this be such a big part of your plan and not have a bunch of like dead cards, you need to have 8 incarnations and like 6 or 7 1-drops to have this very consistently. You know, we've played Grief just by itself and like in some mono black lists, and it's much worse. It's like significantly worse and less consistent. Like maybe a mono black build can evolve to like to be a deck in Modern, but it like scam as a deck is not the same. It's a huge difference. When they just go Solitude instead of Fury, it makes like 0 chance sense to ban Solitude instead of Fury. Bean deck as much if you ban Fury, but like Solitude is not the more dominant card. It's Fury is the more dominant card by a lot. The Fury, let's go Orzhov Scam. I mean, we've built Orzhov Scam in the past, and it's like the thing, like there's like the white cards in that archetype are severely lacking right now. Maybe one day there's better white cards in the archetype, but I'm just saying it's going to look really different, and it's going to be not as good. Yeah, and if you just put Solitude instead, like all of a sudden instead of having like here's the thing, you can turn 1 scam a Fury and have a 4/4 double striker in play. You're not gonna ever like turn 1 scam Solitude. Solitude is like not something you scam super early. And like you're letting your opponent gain life, you give them all the time. It's just like not really a problem. Blue-white control dies. What? Blue-white control greatly benefits from a nerf to scam, right? Yeah, red is way better in Modern than white, and so nerfing scam is and making it white is a lot worse. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I would just ban Grief, and if I was going to hit something from there, but Banning Furies, I think it maybe does make more sense. Because you Banning Fury maybe makes more sense. Because you're also like really just like crippling the scam formula. And then everybody will shut it. Can we brew on stream Monday? Yeah, maybe that's what we do. Because again, it's so sad, but also so happy, and I'm very thankful for the opportunity to play in Twitch Rivals on Monday. But I will literally be playing Arena on Monday, y'all. And I'm begging y'all to watch. Juicy Naturals, the 16 months. Thank you. Welcome back. They mentioned, yeah, in the same sentence, they mentioned 1 toughness creatures and Beanstalk and how like those cards were concerning. And so if you ban Fury, you do nerf both immediately. You just ban them all. I don't know. Who cares? We'll see. Who cares? I cares. All right. I think we just go for finale. Assuming I have enough. This is 9, 10, 11, 12. Standard. I think it's historic. I don't actually know. What time is Revels? I think it's 1 p.m. my time. It's so yeah, we may I will probably be live. If I have any time to be live before and talk about the stuff, I will be. Monday's going to be a weird day next week. And then my whole chat's going to be questions about this stuff instead of... Anything else? Is it not better to use Knight instead? Well, if you use the Knight and they have like 2 removal spells, we... don't get to kill them, right? Or maybe if we did get to kill them, then it was better. Oh, also, this is foil. I thought it had Summoning Sickness. My brain is just going too fast. Yeah, the chat's going to be rough the rest of this week. Let's see. Who is participating? Yay, look. Okay, I didn't know who else was in it. Wait, am I not in it? Why am I not here? Oh, I'm on page 2. Okay, cool. I'm on page 2, baby. Let's go. Page 2. Maz is here. That's really cool. Also, I told Maz I was in it, and he didn't tell me he was in it. I was kind of disappointed. But it's cool that Amy's in there. Avaros is in there, Caleb's in there. It's gonna be a good time. Newmont. I would love to, I've like never interacted with Newmont. I would love to interact with Newmont. Be a good time. I'm in there. Twitch Rivals. Representation for the Magic Online streamers. We got Caleb, we got me, got Jim, got Avaros, got Corey. Let's go, dude. You and Masha Jam a collab. We're friends. We actually like live pretty close to each other. He came to my Friendsgiving. We're buds. I feel like his vibe is very different on stream though. He's very just screams all the time. This Grixis control deck has been really popular lately. Can't cast Daredevil. We can cast Daredevil for Goose. I'm gonna sack my Sweet's Revenge and probably win the game here. Yeah, the Dingo deck. Also, Dingo is gonna be staying with me for Hunter Burton. It'll be very fun to hang with Dingo next year. So much going on. Okay, so we're 2-0 in this league. We could probably continue this during the LCQ. Well, let's just take a fucking breather. So much is happening. I need to collect ourselves. Okay, so Oh, thank you. Oh, I just think there's a really good chance this shit is gone on Monday, y'all. Or like something's gone. Something will be different. Monday. Yeah, modern is the format of the last chance. We just have a hand hider with a couple Mox rubies. No changes. It would be so funny if there's no changes. I'm pretty disappointed though that there's going to be changes in Pioneer before the American RC. They basically said Fury. Yeah, they did basically say Fury, huh? They were talking about 1 toughness creatures and bean decks, and like if you ban Fury, you nerf both those decks. Although bean decks just play like the canister builds. They just play the canister builds. Yeah, I guess I don't know if it's defaulting going back to my hand or something. Something else might happen. I'll say this, like it's just so difficult to predict what Wizards is going to do. The canister builds, they're play like a lot of delve spells instead of Fury, or is like I don't know if that's like still what he's on, but that's what he was doing. Yeah, I'm playing Inti Asmo again. It's been really good for me, I think, and it really just chews up and spits out Scam, and like Scam is just so popular in these LCQs. This is just a league we're playing right now as we wait for round 2. Yeah, announcement is next Monday. Have your fun, opponent. Have your fun while you can. I go, okay. I guess I could have drawn a cookbook. I think I'm down to be out of there. They also mentioned Saga. I didn't hear them mention Saga. I didn't hear the whole thing though. I believe that they did. Banning Saga would be kind of weird, but it would change the format a lot for sure. I think Saga's pretty fine. Like there's so much counterplay to it. Like literally every deck can like have like if they're up against any of the mini Saga decks, there's tons of blowouts against it. But yeah, it's I don't know. I wouldn't like really cry if it left. Overall, I think it's pretty good for the format. Yeah, they did a stream like an hour ago or something. I don't know. It might still be live. It doesn't look like they're still live. Yeah, they said there's confirmed changes to Pioneer and Modern on Monday.
Let's be clear. Are there changes coming to Modern? Okay, so let's be clear. Are there changes coming?
You can expect changes. But are there changes? No changes. My predictions? I think they will either ban or change how Discover works in Pioneer. I don't really care to like figure that out. I think they'll do that, and then maybe nothing else. I don't know like why they would ban Discover cards and then also like ban Karn or something at this point when like the green decks are like at an all-time low and Pioneer doesn't really make any sense. But I also like don't know what the hell goes on in Pioneer, so like I can't really say like what they'll do. But in Modern, which is the format we care about, I think I'm gonna guess that they ban Fury. They ban Fury. They ban another card I wouldn't expect them to ban, and then they unban like 3 cards. There's, I guess, a lot of stuff, huh? Need to find a land for Asmo, cast it, and make a Saga token next turn. Oh, this works because we can go Beseiju, Drum, Asmo. 3 cards, no way. There's a lot of cards you could unban like pretty safely. How do you feel Fury or Grief? For the longest time, I feel like you should have banned Grief instead. I really don't care very much. I think if you ban one, you don't need to ban the other. Because like the scam formula just is like not really doable anymore. Fury and Ring. I don't think banning Ring makes any sense. It's just like not a very oppressive card at the moment. Card might get banned, but his mono green is prevalent before. No mono. I don't know what the hell is going on in Pioneer. I just can't like really speak to like what that format is at the moment. Hopefully they kill Asmo. They kill. Finally, someone respects Steelseeker. You hate to see it. I guess I get my Steelseeker back into turn maybe. Yeah, at the end of the day, Ring is a 4-mana spell that there's like a lot of counterplay to, and it's not a very well designed card, but it's also not a card that is just like oppressing the format. Yeah, but we had a list. I think they could unban Bridge from Below, Jitte, and like Twin, Hypergenesis, Punishing Fire, Seething Song, Birthing Pod. Those all feel pretty safe. Then like Ponder, Glimpse. Ancient Stir, like the artifact lands are also kind of safe, but like they probably shouldn't unban. Green Sun Zenith, I think, is kind of dangerous in Titan, and I think like Looting, Mox Opal, I don't think they should unban, but like they may consider it. And I think basically everything else is not something that they would consider. They said Twin was a no-go on stream. Okay. No one wants Jitte. Many people want Jitte. Glimpse not safe. Yeah, so I don't think Glimpse would be that good. Oh, sure. I'll say this. I guess if they ban Fury, it doesn't make sense to unban Glimpse. If you ban Fury, I agree that it doesn't make a lot of sense to unban Glimpse. Yeah, I think Twin seems super safe. I would very much doubt it would be like the premier blue-red deck over Murktide. I very much doubt it would see much competitive play at all. Deathray Shaman safe. Deathray Shaman should never come off the ban list. It is just way too good. It would be immediately like 16 copies in every top 8 until it's like not legal anymore. You would see it everywhere. Especially if they ban Fury too. Please don't argue with the mods, Beijing. They're just trying their best. Yeah. You're not wrong, Walter. You're just an asshole. That's bad. They mentioned Beans and Bowmaster. Yeah, they did talk about them. Banning Bowmaster would be, I think, very weird. The card is pretty beloved, and I think punishes a lot of the right things. Ragavan, Beans, Ring. Like, I remember, like, there was this big discourse that was going around earlier this year about how would Ragavan be better than Deathray? Would Deathray Shaman be better than Ragavan right now? It was like there was a lot of people who disagreed and had differing opinions. I think, like, with Bowmasters in the metagame, it's like very clear that Deathray Shaman would be better than Ragavan. And the fact that it's hybrid, it just goes in so many decks, just does so much. Just not as safe on ban at all. Does Rakdos midrange even change much without Fury? Yeah, for sure. Like the scam formula is not really doable anymore. Or like scam as we know it, you're not going to just see like Rakdos midrange with 6 scam cards and 4 griefs. Maybe you should clip it and like when it does happen, it'll be very funny or whatever. But I don't think that you're going to see that. I think that you're going to see like the mono black decks we were playing pre Barcelona, like mono black no coffers, mono black coffers, and like Death Shadow decks, Murktide decks. I just don't think you're going to see a lot of like straight red black mid range anymore. Persist, maybe you lean into like Persist with Carnosaur. That could be good. But it's going to be very different from what we see now. Okay, let's back it in. Do I have time to finish? Is better in Modern than Ragavan is. Ragavan is better in Legacy than Deathrite Shaman is. Like Ragavan in combination with Force of Will, Daze, Wasteland is a much different animal, where you're just so reliably, consistently able to stop your opponent from doing anything about your Ragavan. And then your opponent's mana curves are also super low. Their decks are usually also full of just 1 and 2 mana spells, ponders, and cheap creatures. That your Ragavan hits are more powerful also. The Ragavan mana hits are more powerful. Like everything about Ragavan is like just like Volcanic Island Ragavan Daze is so insane. And then like we have Force of Negation, not Force of Will, and so like Force of Will like stops removal spell on your turn. So I think it's not a very good argument, or it's a fine argument, but this is my counter argument. Could we see multiple image elementals list? We could. Like again, like if you gave the Modern ban list to like Reddit or Twitter, like you would ban every 0 mana spell in Modern. Or you would ban like, you know, Solitude, Fury, Grief. I think Solitude is like I think it's like very appropriate power level for Modern. I'm a big Solitude defender, I guess. Another Wrenn and 6. Binding is kind of problematic. I agree. I agree that binding is kind of problematic. Alright, so I think we just play Wrenn and 6. Play Saga, Cookbook, and then don't discard anything to Inti's attack trigger. Is binding problematic or the triumphs? I don't know. It's like once you start talking about binding and triumphs, it's like you look at like literally every deck in Modern is like has some degree of design mistakes. I don't think there's a single deck in Modern. Like if you're playing a deck in Modern, like some of your cards are fucked up, or you're doing it wrong. So like Urza Saga probably a little too pushed. Wrenn and 6 too pushed. Up the Beanstalk a little too pushed. It's like. You really shouldn't be playing a deck if you don't think some of your cards were like small design mistakes. And there's just like a weird balance you got to strike. I don't know. I do think that Triumphs and Leyline Binding were not good designs, but most playable Modern cards aren't. So it's just you just kind of gotta like. Pick and choose, I don't know. So we found a Steel Seeker. I feel like Knight of Sweet Revenge into Steel Seeker seems pretty dang good here. Despite not making a token yet. Like, it's also like Triumphs aren't a problem without fetch lands, but like fetch lands exist. It's just, where does the cycle end? Too bad that was intied into our hand and not put into our hand here. We lose it, unfortunately. I guess I should have probably... No, I should be discarding here. I have a lot of good stuff I can hit. Although, again, better at the hand. Alright, your turn. I've Ragavan in the mono red version. I don't think it's as good here. You just don't really have like removal to get your Ragavan through. I guess you do have Inti though. Yeah, not yet, 4 dogs. I was trying to avoid it this time. Would be the funniest card that could get axed that actually sees play. The funniest? Some people are suggesting to me banning Solitude would be really funny. Because, like, it's, like, a card that people really hate, but I really feel like Solitude is just, like, so perfectly designed in the context of Modern. I think it's, like, it's just super fair. A lot of people disagree, but I feel like it's just, like, right at the right power level. I wouldn't change a single thing about it. And it's, like, it's also just, like, not that dominant of a card compared to, like, anything else. Yeah. The funniest thing would be like I think Nassif was suggesting doing this too, but the funniest thing would be, yeah, just ban every Undying effect in the format. Have like a 12 card ban list, like literally like half the ban list is just Undying cards. That would be the funniest. That's the real answer. What Fury? I mean, I don't think Fury would be funny at all. I would not laugh about a Fury ban. I would just silently nod my head if there was a Fury ban. Alright, we're going crazy this turn. I have one more cookbook in the deck, right? So we just discard the Sweet's Revenge first. How much can I finale for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I can't lethal finale. For real? No, yeah, for real. I think I've. They even said this on the stream too, and I think it makes a lot of sense. And like, maybe I finale just for like a Gilded Goose here. I think Goose is nice. It's like a big attacker next turn. Gets me an extra food. They're talking about this in the stream too, but like it nerfs beans and it nerfs scam, and like it really breaks up the scam formula in a way that I think is important to do at the moment. Man, this deck is so sick. So we have a Shadowspear now. Daredevil in the graveyard, which we get back by playing the Shadowspear. Because if you just ban either Grief or Fury, you break up the scam formula in a way that I think is pretty appealing to everybody, and then you also nerf the bean decks, and you also make like the like general the group of people like 4 dogs who have this angst about Fury. You also get to appease them too. It's just kind of I feel like it's a big win. Yeah, so we go equip Shadowspear onto Inti. Yeah, a lot of decks like play like not 4 Furies, but some number of Furies. Like Living In plays some Furies, Rhinos play some Furies, Murktide plays some Furies, and so you get to also like nerf those decks too a little bit. And then people will go, "Yay, creature decks again!" And then the same creature decks will just still be the creature decks that see play. Although they will win more often. Yeah, we still have our Wrenn and 6 activation. Had a lot of stuff going on there. And then we get to bring in Infinite Disenchants against them. Yeah, humans sucked before Fury. It's still worse than like Merfolk Scales, Yawgmoth, Prowess Burn, Food Decks, probably. But it's also not that bad. Like we played some humans lately. Okay, what's very funny about humans also is that humans like has a ton of answers to Fury in their deck. Like they get to play Unsettled Mariner, they get to play like Lavinia, Boromir, the black-white creature Jirina, the Coppercoat Vanguard, Forge Tinder. Sometimes it's like we have so many answers to Fury. Like that's not really what I would think is the human problem. Yeah, meddling mage. I mean, mage is maybe not as good against it because it's kind of more fragile. But you have a lot of tools against Fury as the deck. I'm gonna trim a Daredevil in 3Ds, I guess. Wasn't Plague Engineer at the beginning of the end of humans? I don't know. Maybe it was Modern Horizons 1 and like Rin and 6. Although we were talking about this recently, and I would love to hear like other people's thoughts on this. But I've always felt like humans was an overrated modern deck, where it was always a very popular paper deck, like very popular, and on Magic Online, it just wasn't that popular. And to me, I always felt like that phenomenon was that it just like it didn't like actually have as high a win rate as people thought it did. But I also like was a much more casual Magic player at the time. I didn't engage with the game as much as I do now, and so like, and it's also been years, so I don't know if I really remember exactly. Humans was great. Well, it was like a playable deck for sure. For sure, it was a playable deck. Was it like I don't know that I think it was still a little overrated though. It was very popular on Moto. Yeah, so like this is also like my memory just may be wrong when I think that it was not popular at Magic Online, because I really do remember it as not being popular. It was good because of paper meta. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there may be some aspects about paper. I don't know. It was the best aggro deck. Yeah, I think I think that's probably true of it sometimes. Humans is top dog meta percentage, but it was top dog in paper. It was so popular in paper, just not that popular in Moto. Yeah, I remember it just not having good results in Moto. Like I would play a lot of Ponza at that time. Like I just like had a Ponza deck and I just grinded it, and that was like the way I interacted with Modern for a while. I didn't play super seriously, but I just grinded it for tickets. And Ponza had a terrible humans matchup, but just nobody played humans on Magic Online. All right. There's no way you lose to Mantis Rider and not feel like you've done something very wrong in life to end up in this situation.